Hello, welcome to Wildcat Insider, your source for inside stories around the junior high.
7th grade art students worked with a visiting artist to create kinetic marble sculptures. They learned about beams, posts, cross braces, inclined planes, gravity, motion, and force. Here's Steph Scalamonia with the story.
I'm Barry Pogline. I'm a sculptor. Grew up in Jeanette, Pennsylvania, but taught for a career in Johnstown and the United School District. Taught art. This is a kinetic sculpture that we're making. The marble becomes the focal point. As it moves through the sculpture, the paper, the material that it's made out of, is barely strong enough to support the weight of the marble, so the marble makes the whole sculpture move, which makes it a true kinetic sculpture.
We have to try to make it go like down to the bottom of it, and we can put different swirls and whatever we need to get it there, like in a fun way.
We put together pieces of paper to make this sculpture, which we put a marble on, and then it's a track.
With this, we had a couple of issues with the marble going down.
You make different tracks and stuff off it once you're done with the box, and then you roll the marble down, and then wherever it doesn't work, you have to find different ways to improve it to make it roll down and not fall or slide.
Well, it starts here and then it curves around different places. The main problem is going around that corner, and then we have a problem inside.
It turned out really nice, and I think we're doing a great job.
Miss Wilson's class once again held their cupcake competition. Here is a showcase of the winners.
The 8th grade Family and Consumer Science classes had a chance to compete in the cupcake competition. Here are some highlights.
What was the hardest part about the competition?
The hardest part about the competition was actually piping the icing onto the cupcakes.
What was your favorite part of making your cupcakes?
My favorite part was actually making the fondant bunny butts that go on top of the cupcakes.
My favorite part about making the cupcakes was spilling confectioner sugar on the floor when I was trying to make the icing.
It is evident that Latrobe students are talented in many things. In our next segment, Jillian Bowman showcases the Science Olympiad team.
The 7th and 8th grade hockey team had a fabulous year. Our next story is about their championship game.
The 7th and 8th grade ice hockey team won the championship game. We talked to some of the team members about how it felt to win the final game.
Alright, it finally felt great to win, because in 6th grade we didn't win in the championship, and then 7th grade we had another crack at it and didn't win, then finally we won this year.
Pretty much the same thing. I mean, just losing in 6th grade, then losing again in 7th grade, then 8th grade, finally get it.
Yeah, it felt good, but in 6th grade it was terrible because we had to go into triple overtime.
It felt good to win after losing 4 years in a row.
Working together is a very important concept of hockey. We asked the boys how their team worked together to accomplish this goal.
We went to a lot of practices together and worked really hard together and really bonded as a team.
Worked on plays together, work on breakouts, and trying to get the puck to the net.
We worked really hard and skated a lot and did a lot of drills.
We gave the puck to Colton so he could score.
Being in a championship game is a very unique experience. We asked them what was the most memorable moment of the game.
The most memorable part of the game was in overtime whenever Colton McCutcheon scored the winning goal.
Winning.
We had a chance to talk to Colton McCutcheon on how it felt to score the winning goal.
Felt good to finally win the game for the team.
Being a gymnast requires more than just talent. It requires unparalleled dedication to the sport. There are a few gymnasts in our school who travel miles to train and spend countless hours a week to perfect their skills. Alicia McCoy has the story.
I've been in gymnastics for 11 years. I've been doing gymnastics for 11 years.
I've been doing gymnastics for 6 years.
11 years.
I would just go and do classes with like Rory, and I just liked it after those classes. Well, I started when I was 4 years old, and I just really liked it, so I kept doing it.
I first joined because I wanted to be able to tumble for cheer.
My mom put me in. She said I was a wild kid, and she thought I should get my energy out somehow. So I started it, and I loved it.
I like doing vault nurse. I'd have to say I like bars the best.
I like bars the best because it's a lot of fun.
Bars, and I like it because it's so like throwful and cool, I guess.
I am an XL Platinum. I'm a level 9.
I'm a level 6 gymnast.
I'm a 9.
In today's Cat Chat, we asked students and staff about their favorite movies of all time.
My favorite movie is Creed.
Forrest Gump. Mean Girls.
Mean Girls.
Our favorite movie is
High School Musical 2.
Mine is Jurassic World.
The Wizard of Oz.
Our favorite movie is 21 Jump Street.
Mortal Instruments.
The Mortal Instruments.
Grown Ups.
Any movie with Chris Evans as Captain America. #Team Cap.
The Minions. My favorite movie would have to be Christmas Vacation.
Tarzan.
A few weeks ago, we shared a story about the canning machines being built in the tech ed classes. Here are the finished products.
Do you enjoy running and walking and supporting your community? If so, there are 2 great events coming up for you to participate in. Mr. Fenton takes on Kayla White in today's Cats Challenge.
Pie Face Challenge rules. Each player has 5 gummy worms in their pie. The first one to get all 5 gummy worms out and put them on the table wins. Good luck.
The arrival of spring also brings an exciting time of year for many in this area, the start of fishing season. We asked students about their most memorable fishing experiences.
Trout season starts April 16th and it lasts till September 5th. The fish has to be at least 7 inches long and the daily limit is 5. April 16th through June 17th is a no harvest season for bass.
Walleye starts May 7th through December 31st. The fish must be 15 inches long and the daily limit is 6. Bass season starts June 18th through December 31st. Your daily limit is 4.
We asked students and staff what is the biggest fish they have ever caught.
The biggest fish I ever caught was an albacore tuna while I was deep sea fishing in Keokuk, North Carolina.
When I was in the Bahamas a few years ago, I actually caught a green triggerfish.
I caught a trout down in Mammoth Park.
A 25-inch pike. It's up at my uncle's house. I don't even know where it is.
A 24-inch rainbow trout.
100-pound tarpon.
15-inch steelhead.
A 20-inch rainbow trout.
Thanks for tuning in to this edition of the Wildcat Insider. We'll see you on April 29th.